Alright, what's up everybody? Today we are making a bean pie. Actually, we're making two bean pies. So, got my ingredients here. We got evaporated milk. I had 2 cans of navy beans, but I had a really small blender, so I'm gonna have to actually probably blend this like 2 or 3 times. Got cinnamon, vanilla extract, nutmeg, butter, eggs, if you can see that back there. Of course, you need your measuring cups. And I got 2 cooled pie crusts from Food Town. You need some sugar and a little bit of all-purpose flour. So I'm gonna blend this, and then I'll be right back once I'm ready to put everything in the mixing bowl. Actually, I'm gonna start off by putting gonna put, how much cups of milk do I need? I need 3/4 of a cup of milk. So I'm gonna use, probably gonna use this evaporated milk, and I'll use maybe 1/3 of a cup of just regular milk. Alright, so I blended up my beans. I didn't even use the evaporated milk. I just used some regular milk, and I think I may put like another 1/3 of a cup of, yeah, I think I used 1/3 of a cup of evaporated milk and put that in there. I used 4 eggs, and we didn't get a chance to mix everything together yet, but we'll be back in a second. Alright, so we're going to start out with one teaspoon of cinnamon. Next, we need 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. I actually use like 3/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg because I don't want it to be too much nutmeg, because nutmeg is kind of strong. Next, you need 2 cups of sugar. So I'm gonna use 1 cup of brown sugar and one cup of cane sugar. Also, I preheated my oven at 400 degrees. All right, then I'm gonna add one tablespoon of vanilla extract. You need 1 stick of butter. I already warmed up my butter and added it to my mix. And I'm not going to use any, I may use like a really small amount of lemon juice, maybe like 1/2 of a teaspoon. And after that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Alright, so I used 1/2 of a teaspoon of lemon juice. Now I'm going to just mix this up, blend it. I may have to put it in the blender again, and then I'll show you what we got. Actually, I'm gonna pop these pie crusts in the oven for a second while I mix this stuff up. I preheated my oven and I turned it off after a few minutes, so I'm just gonna leave those pie crusts in there just so that they can warm up a little bit, and then I'll put some holes in it, and then I'll pour the actual pie crust filling inside. Alright, so once you blend everything up and mix everything together, so look something like this. Alright, so my pie crust, I just put some slits in the bottom, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some aluminum foil around the edges real quick. Alright, so I got the foil on there. I'm not gonna cover the entire pie just partially because I'm too lazy, and another half because I'm gonna need a space to actually grab the pie. Alright, I got it poured inside of the pie crust, and I'm gonna put this in here for, I'm gonna say like 45 minutes, and then we'll go from there. Maybe I need to go for an hour, but when I get to the end, I'll post exactly how long that I cooked it for in the video. Alright, so this is what we do. Let me go ahead and just pause this, and I'll come right back. Alright, we got our pies in the oven, and hopefully this turns out right. But yeah, I think this is my 2nd time or 3rd time making this now, so yeah. I will post a picture at the end, and I will definitely let you guys know if it turned out right. If it turned out bad, I'll let you know either way. I appreciate you for tuning in. It's your boy, the Zombie Prepper, Variant Z for Zombie. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you love bean pie. You feel me? I'm out.